Firstly, gather all your materials and equipment together and watch through this video before you start. Next, pin your pattern pieces to your felt. The wings and body need to be cut on folded fabric, so you get 2 of each. You will need to repeat this again for the wings, because you need 4 pieces in total. Carefully cut all your pieces out. Select one owl body to be the front and put the other to one side. Carefully pin the beak, tummy and feet in place. Thread up a small sewing needle. Start with the beak, stitch it into place using a running stitch, then sew on the tummy and feet in the same way. Always secure your stitches in place at the beginning and end with a knot. Next we are going to add the eyes, which are made up of 3 layers. First the largest circle, then the smaller circle, and then a sequin on top. Place the eye layers onto the owl's face next to the beak. Using a needle and thread knotted securely in place, come up through the layers, through the hole in the sequin, and then back down through the outside edge of the eye layers. Repeat like this until the eye is secure in place and knot off at the back. Now it's the time for decoration. Thread your embroidery needle with the thicker thread. You can use the needle threader to help you. Firstly, stitch 3 lines in place on each foot to create the talons. Now you are going to work on the wings. Make sure you have 2 pairs for your owl. I have decorated mine with stars. Each star is made up of 4 large stitches that cross over the middle. First, make a cross with 2 stitches, then add 2 more stitches to make a star. Pin the back wing to the front wing. The layers are now stitched together using a blanket stitch. Leave a small gap to stuff each wing with toy stuffing, and don't make them too full. Now continue sewing up the gap and put the wings to one side. Carefully pin the back of the owl to the front of the owl. Thread up a needle. This can be either an embroidery needle and thread or a small needle and sewing thread. And now you're going to blanket stitch the owl together. Continue around the owl, but make sure you leave a hole to stuff it with toy stuffing. Push the stuffing into place using a chopstick or pencil, and then continue sewing up the gap with a blanket stitch. The last stage is sewing on the wings. Pin the top of the wings at the top of the body and then stitch securely into place, making sure you have enough stitches. Here the wings can flap, or you can stitch the bottom of them down if you want to make them more secure. Hurrah! Your owl is now finished!